I don't know what's wrong with them, but they're in big trouble. The Denver Nuggets have every opportunity, every possibility to be sweeping through these Utah Jazz. Now, I know size-wise, the Joker does have some problems with Rudy Gobert, but he's very inconsistent. Donovan Mitchell has been great, I get that, but you do have Jamal Murray, who is also great. You have Bol playing more chunk of minutes in the last game than he very well should have been. I don't care if he had 11 points and 2 steals or 2 blocks. That's not someone that you should be putting in. You shouldn't be putting in rookie Bol in a tight playoff series against these Utah Jazz. The Nuggets are always and consistently disappointing year by year. If I'm a Denver Nuggets fan, I probably hate my life. They're just inconsistent every year. They have the tools. They have the opportunity to grow. They're finally healthy except for 1 or 2 players, but still, they have a pretty healthy core right now. They have young stars. They have could be a young superstar. And they continually disappoint. Denver Nuggets might pull this one off, but this thing's going to go to 6 or 7, which is not what you want to have happen if these Los Angeles Clippers can skate by in the next couple games and get some more rest on top of you. The Denver Nuggets have the best opportunity to knock out the Clippers based on their size-wise, based on their guard play and their defense, but if you can't make it to that game, it's going to be very disappointing. The Utah Jazz will get wiped off the floor with the LA Clippers. Come on, Denver. You've got to get your act together. Jamal Murray, if you want to be considered a superstar, if you want to be considered a star, show up and act like it. The Joker, if you want to be considered a superstar, show up and act like it. It's ridiculous the way they play so inconsistent. From shooting to passing, they get sloppy with the ball. They have a ton of turnovers, and then Jamal Murray comes out with 12 points the other night. It's unacceptable, especially in the playoffs. So I'm going to stick with my prediction that these Denver Nuggets pull it off. I say Nuggets in 7. Nuggets have got to step up. Today's going to be a real test for them at the 9 o'clock game. They'll be in the big showing. It's 9 o'clock Eastern, so they'll be in the big showing game tonight. Let's see what the Denver Nuggets can do. Well, there you have it. I mean, that's just the short little recap that we do here on the NBA Bubble episode. If you like it, continue to listen. It's been a joy to do. There's so much NBA going on right now that I wanted to dedicate just a short segment from the locker room. That way we could really focus on the details. I do want to say a couple things I've really enjoyed. LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony really going at it, just like it's back in 2001, 2002 again. That's been a lot of fun to watch. It's been fun to watch these Portland Trailblazers be sort of the Cinderella story, but sadly that is coming to an end. It's been nice to see the Dallas Mavericks. They've been refreshing. The Dallas Mavericks have been fun to watch. They're fun to interview. They're good people all around, it looks like. Montrezl Harrell, it is not fun for what you said, and if that was said by any other player of a different race, we would be having a different discussion right now. I thought it was disgusting. I think that the NBA needs to step up and do something because that does not need to happen. No matter what color skin you have, you should never be called by the nature of your skin color on a basketball court, on national TV, and be okay with it. Absolutely disgusting. So I did want to throw that out as well. Montrezl Harrell, I hope that you have learned your lesson. I hope that there's some repercussions coming your way by the league. What was said is disgusting, and it is discrimination, and that should never happen. Never, ever, ever. Other than that, the NBA playoffs have been a blast. It's been fun to watch. I know the ratings are down simply because there's not been a whole lot of really interesting games going on right now. Not too many interesting series except for the Clippers series and the Mavs series and the Lakers series are the highest rated series right now. The Bucks are starting to wipe out the Orlando Magic. The Celtics just took care of business against the 76ers. I think all 76ers fans probably just burned their TVs over the weekend. But it's been fun. Very excited to see this upcoming week of basketball. Continue to follow us on our social medias, The Locker Room Podcast 615. On Twitter, TLR with Jacob. On Facebook, The Locker Room Host Jacob. And on TikTok, we will be posting more and more videos on TikTok. So if you like short little nuggets of sports, follow us on TikTok, The Locker Room Podcast 22. Once again, you all, it is always just a pleasure and a joy. I want to thank you all for continuing listening and supporting this podcast. It means the world to me. We're continuing to grow. We have 2 very special guests coming up on the show. Tuesday, we have UFC fighter Josh Parisian, Yes, UFC fighter Josh Parisian, so that's very exciting. Make sure you're tuning in. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when the locker room is posting, know when our podcasts are up. Thanks again for listening. I'm Jacob Courtwright, and this is The Locker Room.